What's going on, guys? AK here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to 200. And I am super excited. I actually just got off the scale at work. Probably was like a day ago, something like that. I was pushing 191. So last time when you saw me, I think I was like 187 or something like that. So now, gains for days. I'm just about to head to the gym, and I was like, man, I need to do like a quick something, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys after the gym. But I feel freaking fantastic. I am working out extremely hard. Normally what I do for my workouts is I normally go in and I do back and bis, which is your back and your biceps, and then I do chest and my triceps, and then I do legs, and then I do shoulders. And sometimes I'll do legs and shoulders on the same day, so that way I can do 1, 2, 3, rest day, 1, 2, 3, rest day, 1, 2, 3, rest day. And it's amazing when you start doing compound movements, because when you're doing like bench press, you start having your chest and you're gonna be pushing with your triceps. So it's like a secondary muscle. So you work out your chest as a primary, your tricep as a secondary, and then you go do some tricep extensions and it's working out just your tricep. So everything is going fantastic. Everything's going according to plan. I'm thinking that I should hit 200 here in, I have no idea, because 199 is literally the heaviest I've ever been in my life. So I know that that's a plateau that I'm gonna have to reach. I do want to say that probably in about 2 months I'll probably be about 210, 215. That's just the timeline that I'm giving myself, and I know that I can hit it. As far as when I hit 200, I have no idea. So probably in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I have no idea. But in about 6 to 9 weeks is when I will actually hit 215, and I will just be a monster. So what I'm doing is, you guys are saying, hey Zach, what are you doing for food? Chicken for days. I take this stuff and I bake it, and then what I do, I didn't put anything on it. Normally what I do is I normally do like a barbecue sauce, but I totally forgot last time I cooked it, so I have barbecue sauce and I put it on and then I microwave it or whatever. I take that to work, and every 2 hours just eat. Like I eat so much food. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I wish I had your problem. No, you don't. It's stupid expensive to fuel a body that has to grow. Like, it's ridiculous. Especially when you get up in like 200-pound range. Like, it's enormous, the amount of food. I have to eat like 4,000, 5,000 calories a day just to keep growing. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go right back to where I was. So also, I know that my video cut off last time on the road to 200 as far as like the receipt goes. So it came out to like $86, which was actually pretty awesome for the amount of food that I got. I mean, I have just a ton of food, and I have to keep constantly eating. I know if you live near a Fry's or like a Kroger's, maybe would be like the same thing. You can normally get like protein bars or something like that for like $1 a bar. So it's normally like 10 for 10 is normally what I get for my fries. And those are really good just for supplemental. Like, have those every other meal. So if you're having a meal every 2 hours, have those like every 4 hours, because your body can only digest so much. After that, it's just gonna convert it into fat. So you eat small meals placed throughout the day, and then you're gonna absorb all those nutrients better, as opposed to having one big meal and then another big meal and that's it. You definitely want to eat breakfast, definitely want to eat lunch, definitely want to eat dinner, and then supplement meals in between it. Like, you're gonna get sick of eating if you're trying to gain weight. If you're not trying to gain weight, you're going to save money because you don't have to buy all this stupid food. And then also quantity. Don't eat so much. Eat enough to where you're full, and like I said, do a calorie app and say, okay, this is how many calories I need to lose a pound a week. MyFitnessPal is really good at that. And you'll say, okay, I had this, and this. You can scan the barcode and it'll tell you exactly what's in there nutrient-wise, and you can actually start doing macroing, which is where you find out exactly how much calcium you have, exactly how much protein you have, exactly how many carbs you have. Like, it breaks down everything. I don't think you can do calcium as far as vitamins go, but it might have it. But it breaks down everything, as opposed to saying you need this many calories. It breaks it down further into carbs, sugars, proteins, fats. It's insane how specific you can get. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the gym now, and also hydrate. Drink water like a crazy person. A lot of people think that diet is you're going to lose weight by not eating. Wrong. Your body is going to start storing fat because it thinks that you're starving. So anything that you eat is going to convert into fat to save for later. And it's going to say, dude, this person's starving to death. I need to save this food and not burn it to make muscle. So that's why you got to eat it throughout the day. Like you should be eating the same amount or the same time frames that I'm eating, but not the same quantity that I'm eating. So I have like small little helpings and be like, okay, yeah, I feel fuller. That's awesome. And then just keep going and keep going. Take progress pictures for sure. Progress pictures are amazing. And then also what you can do is you can invest in what's called a fat loss monitor. They're not super accurate, but what you can do is you can find out exactly, this is the body fat percentage that I'm at this week, and this is where I'm at now. So that's something that you can definitely strive for. It's okay, last week I was, 24% body fat. Now I'm 23 7/5 or something like that, or 23.5 or something like that, to where you can at least see your progress. And then couple that with pictures, you're gonna start getting motivated. Once you start seeing those results, you're going to get addicted to it, and you're gonna say, you know what? Time for the gym. I need to do this. This is awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat some chicken, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Today is chest and tri day, because yesterday I did legs and I think I pulled my calf muscle, which is horrible, but it's good now. Yeah, it's good now. Ow. Maybe not. I'm like 95%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the gym, go do chest and tris, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna make some food. I don't know what we're gonna make, but I need to make something, because getting chicken every day, all day, that's all I eat is chicken. I eat chicken and meat and just anything I can get my hands on, I eat. I eat ice cream. I ate those 2 tubs of ice cream that I got for ice. Like, I need to make something. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be how to eat like a man. And I'm gonna couple it with this video. So, sorry for talking so long at the beginning and you guys are like, shut up, Zach, give us a recipe. I just want to give you guys a disclaimer as far as where I'm going, stuff like that. And by all means, definitely feel free to jump along. Follow me on Instagram. I'm doing hashtag road to 200, and you guys can see my progress pictures and stuff there. And yeah, I'm super excited, guys. Also, sorry I didn't mention it. This is what the fat monitor looks like. What it is you put your stats in, you put your height, you put your weight, you put what kind of build you have, whether it's athletic or like normal. Athletic people are obviously going to go for like a leaner type build, whereas normal, it's either normal or athletic. And then you give your sex, you give your age, you give your height, and then you give your weight. And then what you do is it'll tell you what your fat percentage is and then what your BMI is as far as your body mass index. It's really cool. I think they're only like $30, $40, $60, something like that. I have no idea. But this one's an Omron fat loss monitor. The model number is HBF-306C. You can literally just look up like fat loss monitor, and this one will come up on Amazon. It's one of the best-selling ones because it's super easy to use. It's not entirely accurate, but you can tell from going, it'll be a consistent inconsistency. So let's say that I'm really 10% and it has me at 12%, but it consistently has me at 2% higher, then I'll know, hey, if I went from 12% to 14%, I'm now at 12%, or vice versa going down. So this thing is actually a really valuable tool. And also, don't do this like every day, because your weight fluctuates as much as like 7 pounds a day. So don't live on the scale, don't live by this. Do it like bi-weekly. Do it every time you get paid. Say, okay, this is the progress that I've made. This is the progress that I made. That's a really good idea, because if you're like me and you're emotional, when I get on the scale and I see that I lost weight, I freak out and I start eating. So don't do that. Very bad idea. Stay consistent with what you're doing. Use these as kind of benchmarks and say, okay, 2 weeks ago I was at 10%, now I'm at 9%, so on and so forth. And then also another thing is I was talking to a guy at work, and he was like, I'm gonna be as big as you one day. And this dude is, I think he's like 6'7", and he's like 320 pounds. Like, this dude's big, but he's not in shape, but he is, you can definitely tell he's solid. And I was like, okay. And so we started talking about working out, and I was like, so what are your goals? He's like, honestly, I have no idea. I just go to the gym. Stop. Don't do that. I was like, how are you going to know how to achieve that goal if you don't know what it is? People have multiple different goals for getting in shape. I want to lose weight. I want to have a beach body. I just want to get down to where I look normal. Or I want to gain weight to look normal. Or I want to gain weight to look like a bodybuilder. There is numerous options and numerous reasons why people get into bodybuilding and fitness in general. Find out what your goal is and say, okay, I want to be X amount of weight. This is what I need to do to achieve it. Don't say, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, because then you're just gonna keep doing this. You're gonna say, oh wow, maybe I wanna be a bodybuilder one day, but now I wanna trim up, or maybe I wanna do this. Like, everything's in cycles. Go ahead and do your research. Even like for me right now, I'm in bulking mode. I'm trying to put on the weight and then I can trim it up. I wanna get to 215, 220 and trim it down to like 210, 205 and have like 6% body fat. That's my goal. I want to look extremely big and extremely cut. Other people don't want that. They say, you know what? I just want to look good. I just want to look in shape. I don't want to have love handles. I don't want to have a stomach. I just want to be in a normal body shape. Awesome. Find out what you want and make steps to achieve that. Don't go in there and just be like, eh. And then also for like a gym routine, have a gym routine. I talk to people and they say, I'm like, what are you doing for exercises? I don't know, whatever I feel like it going into the gym. What? Your body needs at least 48 to 72 hours of recovery time to build your muscle. The growth is not happening in the gym. The growth is happening outside the gym when you're resting, which is why resting is super important. Rest days are extremely important. So what I do is I work out chest. I work out like, let's say chest and tris on day 1. Then I still have 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and on the 4th day I'm doing chest and tris again. So I'm not doing that muscle group at all until another 4 days, so I give my body time to recoup. Because when you're in the gym, you're breaking down your muscle, you're tearing it. And then when it's going back up, then that's when you're gonna start getting that growth. Same thing happens for when you're trying to like lose weight. Although if you're trying to lose weight, you should probably incorporate cardio into your workout, and like high intensity workouts where it's like very, very short rest in between doing some workouts, because that'll get the fat burning going. But I don't do cardio. Cardio is, that's blasphemy. I don't need that in my life. No thanks, I'd have to consume like 8,000 calories if I started doing cardio. But when I'm gonna start cutting, definitely gonna encourage myself to do cardio and say, you know what? Now that I'm the shape that I want, let me go ahead and configure it. Like Schwarzenegger said, is you're like a modeler and your body is the clay. You have to sculpt it. You have to say, okay, what area am I lacking? Okay, my shoulders. I need to do more shoulder exercises. I need to concentrate more on this one. So let me make sure that my form is correct when I'm doing this shoulder. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. Don't just do it just because some guy on the internet's doing it. Let's go ahead and do it together, but let's do it the right way. Start off on the right foot. That way you don't do anything that could potentially be hazardous in the future if you're doing some sort of wrong form or for the wrong reasons or anything like that. If you're doing it for the reason to get a girl, or you're doing it for the reason for, oh, I want to get a job promotion so I want to look good and stuff like that, those are the wrong reasons. Do it because it'll make you healthier. That's the main reason. Don't do it for anything or anybody else. Do it for you. And then that's when you can reflect on yourself and say, you know what? I'm doing this for me, and I'm gonna keep doing this for me, because at the end of the day, you're the only one that's gonna remain consistent. You're gonna be there for you no matter what. All right, my chicken's done. You can hear it beeping. Let's go ahead and get it started. All right, guys, I am back from the gym. I did chest and tris. It is now 10:30 at night, bright outside before I went. Tonight's How to Eat Like a Man is gonna be very, very basic. Pretty much what it is it's tilapia. This is gonna be the easiest one ever. You don't really need to make anything. They have these at like Fry's, and they have these like any supermarkets. These are like flash frozen, and they're already like herbs. This has like rosemary. It has garlic, rosemary, thyme, and sage. All you have to do is just open it up, put it in a skillet. Literally, it says skillet cooking instructions. Preheat skillet on medium-high heat. Place frozen fillets, say that 3 times fast, in a single layer into skillet and cook for 10 to 11 minutes, turning over halfway through cooking. You can also bake them, preheat oven to 400 degrees, place them in a single layer on a shallow foil-lined baking pan, bake for 18 to 20 minutes. Make sure that the minimum temperature is 165 degrees before enjoying. Also, it could have bones in them. This is super easy. It says, do not thaw, cook only from frozen. For crispiest results, skillet cooking is recommended. So it's gonna be super, super easy. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some of this salad, and I probably eat just maybe a little bit of salad. I'm gonna eat both of these fillets because I need the protein. The protein in these is ridiculous. It's 23 grams per filet. So I'm looking at 46 grams of protein, 440 calories for both of them, 18 grams of fat. Like, sodium is kind of off the charts, but yeah, this is something that's gonna be super easy. Next one though that we're gonna do, I'm gonna use this bad boy. Now what this bad boy is, this one's a crock pot. I got this actually at Target. And what it is it has two warming dishes up top that actually have their own heat. So I can cook literally a main dish and two side dishes in it. This thing is amazing and I'm so excited that I have it, but I haven't used it and I cannot wait to use it. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be super easy. Let's get started. What we have here is our skillet. We're gonna cook this baby up. I think it's on high heat, correct? Tilapia, medium to high heat. So let's go with medium, because they're frozen. Well, that heats up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this tilapia. You think I can do this? This is smart, right? Got it. You should always cut towards you. Just kidding, never cut towards you. You always cut away from you. But since I'm not ridiculous, wow, this smells really good actually. So what we can do is we can take these fillets out in about 2 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some butter in the pan, because that's what we like to see, is just butter. That will give it a nice, it'll give it that nice brown. That way it's not all dried out. It'll give it some liquid. And then what we're gonna do, what does it say? It says cook from frozen, preheated skillet on medium to high heat. So once this butter starts turning brown, that's when I'm gonna put it on, because I don't want to burn the butter. But I definitely want to get the skillet super hot. So the tilapia is sitting right here. Look at how good that looks. Delicious! That right there is a fish that's already seasoned. That smells really good. So let's see if I can, I wash my hands, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can't. Oh, there we go, got it, cool. So, let's cook these bad boys up. Please, 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 for any kind of raw food, please wash your hands after touching it. Eggs, fish, chicken, dairy products, crustaceans, whatever, reptiles. Please wash your hands, because the foodborne illness that can be present is not gonna let you have a fun time. It takes 2 seconds to wash your hands after touching this stuff. And of course, the reason why I'm saying this is because I know that I have a younger crowd watching me. There could be a 10 or 11-year-old that doesn't understand salmonella and stuff like that. So it takes me 2 seconds to say it. It takes you 2 seconds to wash your hands, and in the end, everybody is better off for it. So I'm not just gonna omit it just because I think, hey, they should know this. No, I'm gonna tell you. So, so this is almost done. What I'm gonna do, it's still frozen on that side. Let's turn on the heat just a little bit. Just wait for this to cook and then I'm gonna freaking eat it because I'm starving. All right, so the fish is brown around the edges. Go ahead and flip this bad boy. Hut. I'm no stranger to darkened fish. I'd rather have it cooked all the way through than not enough. Plus, I don't eat for taste. I don't eat for anything. I eat for gains. That's the mindset that I have. Other people are like, oh, well, it needs to taste good. Literally for the past month, I've been eating chicken, barbecue chicken, almost every day for lunch and dinner. I don't care about taste. It's going in. I need the food to do exactly what I need it to do, and that's to give me protein and to give me the gains. So, your results may vary. All right, young ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like. Eating for the gains. I'm probably not gonna eat all that salad, but I'm definitely gonna finish all of these. And I have the dogs dead on the couch. If you guys have any questions about working out, anything like that, by all means, and feel free to leave a comment. And your guys' support actually really means a lot to me. I do appreciate that you guys are watching these. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to share it with your friends. If you have somebody who's trying to gain weight, get healthy, lose weight, anything like that. I like being that motivational person. I'll sit in the light. Oh God, there's 2 lights. What do I do when there's lighting behind and in front of the subject? As of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below whatever you are thinking, and I will see you guys next time. Also, let me know what you guys want to see for how to eat like a man. I know that I used to do requests, like I did pancakes, eggs, stuff like that. Definitely let me know. I made some French toast this morning, and I should have did a how to eat like a man on that, but this is just strictly for the gains. Let me know, and it could be in a video. Peace! So a little bit half meal, interlude. This fish is really good. I would say definitely try it if you guys don't eat fish. I don't know if you guys know this, but I do not eat fish, but I'm in bulk mode. I have to eat fish. Fish is so good for you when you're trying to put on lean muscle mass, so I have to eat it. I had a bad experience when I was little with some deep fried halibut. Not a fan of it. So definitely check it out. Remember that packaging, it had like a purple stripe around it. And it said like fries, grocery store, stuff like that. Sorry, like the flash frozen should come with 2 fillets. Definitely give it a try. Don't overcook it like I did. The package said 10 to 11 minutes, and it said flip over halfway through. I thought it said cook 10 minutes, flip, cook another 10 minutes. I'm an idiot. Fish doesn't take that long to cook. So do about 5 minutes, flip it, and then you should have a nice, it's good. This stuff is really good. And I'm super picky, so definitely check that out.